A Sagittarius, welcome to your session. We're going to see what messages come out for you, Sagittarius. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, not a personal. You will hear me say this every upload video. I'm going to tell you that this is a general reading, not a personal, because it is. It's a general reading, not a personal. All I ask of you, Sagittarius, is that you do not force any channeled messages. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Unfortunately, I thought I resolved the caption. What I've come to the conclusion is you have to press for your captions to be shown on your end, okay? Because when the video is no longer live, you have an option to make the caption come on. But as in regards to me, currently, I am not able to enable the caption feature where you're able to see the caption while I'm going live. That's just not, I don't have access to that, unfortunately. Okay. And, it's not a me problem. It's, I can't say it's a YouTube problem. Maybe it has to do with, a certain status that I have to hit on YouTube to be able to have that feature. They may have changed the rules and regulations. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers to be able to have that live feature. I have no argumentations. I'm thankful to even being able to go live. So if you, are a tickler, and I know some of you who have that disability and you need that visual, I apologize. It will be available to you after the live is over. The live will still be available to you, so don't think that I'm going to discard the live. All right. This live will be available to you. All right. You can come back to it whenever you need. Again, Sagittarius, please do not force any channel messages. You can go to the SGL Tarot Podcast, right? That may be more suited for you if you are looking for direct, straight to the point messages. The SGL Tarot Podcast will be a great place for you to go. And it's all zodiac signs and collective readings, okay? All right. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading for Sagittarius to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. Thank you. I thank you for using me as a vessel. Thank you. All right. So, what is the message for my Sagittarius? Joy. Delicious joy. All right. You had 3. I want to show you these 3 cards. I'm not going to hold them back from you. All right. You have joy. At this, what's significant about this spread? You have is that incapability? Impeccability. All right. Impeccability here. Purification coming in, and playfulness. All right. I will read all 3 of these for you. Do I have a direct message? I do not, Sagittarius. Besides with this joy, I see, just looking at the spread as it's looking upright towards you, and I'm seeing it in reverse. Don't allow anyone to prey on your innocence. All right. Have a good time. If you want to be the lead role in your story, allow yourself to be, but make sure you're the narrator. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and read these cards. If you have a short attention span, this live will still be available to you. You can come back whenever you choose. Other than that, we're going to start with the joyous. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these cards all together so that we can focus on one at a time. So when it comes to joyous, Let's see what it says. Sagittarius, you're being asked to celebrate, have fun, embrace life, yourself, and others. Say yes, soar to the clouds, and let your doubts dissolve. All is well. So this kind of feels like taking that leap of faith. But this joy here is being present. Okay? Be present. It says celebrate and have fun, embrace life, yourself and others. Say yes. Soar to the clouds and let your doubts uh, dissolve. All is well. And then you have impeccability. And that message is for you, says, now is the time to be impeccable in your responsibilities, relationship, and home environment. Gather your discipline and integrity around you like a sacred cloak. No matter what it takes, maintain your power, intent, and focus. Pay attention to details. All right. So you are in control of the narrative. All right. And then the next one, you have purification. All right. Yeah, you are in control of the narrative, Sagittarius. Hold on. Let me write this down. You are in control of the narrative of the narrative. All right, purification. The message is, all right. It says, cleanse your body and environment, Sagittarius, by doing space clearing and shifting your clutter. Release whatever doesn't serve or support you in your life. Let go of the old, discard and unused. Eat lightly and consume fresh water and food with strong life force. So you want to eat things that are alive as well. All right. And last but not least is playfulness, Sagittarius. You know, I noticed that your cards are close knit between the number 38 and what was the other one? They're very close. Anywho, playfulness. It says, allow your inner child to play today. Enjoy yourself and have fun. Embrace your innocence. Now, what your soul wants you to know when it comes to playfulness, Sagittarius, it says playfulness is absolutely necessary for your health and well-being. It is as important as the food you eat and the thoughts you think. If your responsibilities and hard work have made this a low priority for you, it's time to have some fun. Give yourself a break and nurture your spirit by doing something madcap or just plain silly. Listen to music and dance by yourself with glee. Make silly faces, invite friends over for an afternoon tea party, or go for a drive with no destination, just for the fun of it. So this is a narrative, playfulness, right? And then you have this purification talking about eating well, decluttering, clearing out your space, basically resetting yourself, right? And then you have this impeccable energy, which you control the narrative, right? And you're let loose and you're free with the joy, confirming the freedom. So there is no boundaries bounding you, Sagittarius. You would be the, I don't want to put the blame on you. You are in control of the narrative. At the end of it all, don't let the blame be on you, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. Let's move on. All right. With an extension of those messages, what does Sagittarius need to focus on? Increase awareness and sacred self. Yeah. Don't let the blame be you. The you being I don't want it to sound cliche. It's just what you need to focus on, what's doing right for yourself, and protecting yourself, taking care of yourself, but opening up to the new. Okay, and you are in control of the narrative. Okay, do what makes you happy, and that could be a multiple of things. It doesn't necessarily have to be an activity. Okay. um When it comes to the increased awareness, it says deep connection, trust your inner voice. So practicing trusting your intuition, especially when it comes to making choices. All right. Express your gifts. So your sacred self. The truth is that you are a gifted person. Okay. And the gifted person that I am discussing at this time, Sagittarius, is you're gifted, meaning you are smart, you're intelligent. Know that and stand firm on that intelligence. To stand tall, stand firm and confident in your know-hows. All right. You're not, yes, you're different because a lot of people are not gifted. Okay. I'm not talking about a talent where someone's playing an instrument. If you set your mind to, you whatever you set your mind to, Sagittarius, you can accomplish it. But the gifted that I'm talking about is you are a naturally intuitive, intelligent being. And I want you to embrace that. Okay. And that's what you need to focus on at this time. All right. Oh, give me some transformational messages for Sagittarius, please. Okay. Transformational message for Sagittarius. I hope I can complete all the remaining zodiac signs uh, in regards to these sessions. So far, okay, so Sagittarius, we have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. All right, breathe. You're having a difficult time with space. All right. It says the breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, and connecting you to the universe, spirit, and divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. All right. So the challenge is um, feeling, the freedom, feeling that there's no restraints, doing things out of your comfort zone, things that will be, I don't know what your culture is, okay? But it just feels like the direction you're going in could be taboo, or it could be, against your faith base or your culture, your upbringing, or something in that aspect. And you are being asked to, okay, that's how I'm supposed to tell Sagittarius, everyone is living their life. Why aren't you? I'll wait. Breathe. Okay. Stay calm. But for the most part, there is a version of you that is ready to come out. And you're going to enjoy this version of you. You're going to finally feel how it feels to be free. You have relationships. Confirmation. It says relationships are just a mirror image of our own life. How you feel or treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. And that's why I channeled Sagittarius the question, how come everyone else is living their life? Why aren't you? And you're not on timeout. You're not in trouble if you can take accountability and say it's just a respect thing. Okay. That's what you're convincing yourself. So everyone else is living their life. Are they adjusting to respect you? It's time for you to live your life and watch how the respect becomes mutual. As long as you're happy, Sagittarius. That's the responses you're going to get. As long as you're happy, Sagittarius, dealing with people, places, or things. Live your life, Sagittarius. Give me a love oracle for Sagittarius, please. I love, Sagittarius, these cards are what you don't see. They literally hit me. You have flirt very soon and healing family issues. Yeah, as long as you're happy, Sagittarius, do what you want to do. All right. We're not going to go into details of what I see here, but listen, your family may complain now, but at the end of it all, guess what? What makes you happy makes you happy. For those of you who are in a same-sex situation. Moving forward, when it comes to love in general, don't fall for every person that flirts with you, Sagittarius. You control the narrative. And just because you meet someone, don't tell them what's going on, with your family. That's just too much information too soon, because then you can trauma bond. Clarify this. I don't want you to be trauma bonding with nobody. And the reason why I say that is because you can get stuck there and you could be thinking you have something in common. Look at that. Codependency came out. So you may not understand what it is, how I deliver your messages, but believe me, you understand what I'm saying. You may want me to say it exactly a certain type of way, but unfortunately, go back into tarot land and find that reader who's going to deliver the message the way that you want it to be. But the SGL Tarot Podcast may be the place for you because I take my time. I literally put your spread out. I write every detail and then I deliver the message. Okay. I don't add on to it. I read, I inform you of what it is I see. But moving forward, because I'm not a beggar. Okay. And don't trauma bond, because you'll get lost in this and then you'll find yourself being codependent, and then you will resent your family and you'll be in this lost space trying to do what? It's like you'll be stuck. I don't want you to be stuck. Give me one more spread for the love oracles, please. Let me shuffle these up really good. Hopefully I can finish the remaining zodiac signs because I have some other spreads that I would like to do. And we have some new decks, you guys. So I'm really excited. I want to study them first. Or I don't know if I just want to, study them as I go with you guys and learn them. It doesn't matter, to be honest. Healing family issues is coming out again. All right. Some of you are jumping in relationships because you don't have access to family. There is a discord with family. So you're just jumping in relationships just to be with someone, just to have someone to talk to. All right. We have passion, retreat and reverse, forgiving and learning, and flirt. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. I had oiled my hair and now I got oil on my clothes. And I touched my hair. Excuse me. Anywho. Sagittarius, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but let me tell you about passion. Passion comes with pain. Okay. And for the most part, passion is more uncomfortable than comfortable. Okay. It's being committed. It is a vow. And I'm not talking about marriage. I'm talking about passion. You'll have more, you won't have as many ups. But for the most part, I won't say your downs will be more than the ups. But what I will say, passion is about being commitment and not giving up of your interests. And when it's not good, or when it's down, or when it's in the low of your interests, staying committed to that commitment of whatever that passion is, people, places, or things, or whatever it is that you create, that is your passion. Once you're able to persevere whatever that low is or uncomfortable place or situation. It makes you stronger. Okay. And it just repeats itself. That's it. So when you have those highs dealing with passion, they say enjoy it. Enjoy it. And I'm a true believer that when you have those highs with passion, you can extend it to an infinite experience instead of having to experience passion and lows are an uncomfortable experience. It doesn't have to be an uncomfortable experience. It can start off that way, but then you can train passion to be an infinite high. All right. So retreat and forgiving and learning is in reverse, and flirt is in reverse as well. All right. So it feels like for those of you who were in a relationship or getting ready to go on break of a relationship, you are going to go back to what you started with family and heal those family issues. All right. It feels like you're not going to discuss why you and your person are on a break, are no longer together. It does feel like you're not ready to forgive the situation. But the fact that passion is here, there's a possibility that you guys may reconnect again. But right now, it feels like family is the priority. All right. What is it that Sagittarius is refusing to see? What is it that Sagittarius is refusing to see? Major change is happening. It's 5:54 my time and it's getting ready to be 5:55. Are you ready for the change? What you're refusing to see, no gender role, is that you're a divine feminine. All right. If you are a gender and you're saying, no, I'm not a divine feminine, you're just another gender who is, what you don't see is that you don't embrace your feminine energy, your divinity of your feminine energy. Okay. It's dormant. And what you don't see is it's going to creep up on you where you may find yourself um, explaining how you feel. That's feminine energy. Okay. Um, Talking about subjects that are uncomfortable. You're going to this divine What I love about this divine feminine energy is that when you speak how you feel, it's resolved. All right. So these feelings are not just going to be up in the air. Okay. And left there just hanging there where the elephant now comes in the room. Okay. So what you don't see is you just having a discussion about what's going on in your life or how you're feeling. For the most part, it's connected to the heart chakra. Okay. And if you have never embraced your feminine energy, your divinity, your divine feminine energy, just know that it is not to it is not to make you feel less than. Okay. A divine feminine is royalty. Okay. So it's not the low class. Divine feminine is not low class. All right. And I'm not talking about etiquette. I'm talking about the class of divine feminine. Okay. And what you don't see is you're getting ready to step it. Class is now in session. All right. All right. Shed light on Sagittarius. If you are wanting an extension on that divine feminine message, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Um, Shed light on Sagittarius, please. Unbound. Release soul patterns, contracts, and past life and past lives. All right. Releasing the old version of you. Okay. So that you can break free. Yeah. So you are in control of the narrative, Sagittarius. You are not bound. And that was the beginning message that I had for you. I had that came out for you was simply, I can't remember what it was, but it was something like Sagittarius. When it comes, when I'm, goodness, listen, I am not the one to deliver a message. Not when it comes to a word vibratum. But I will tell you this because I channeled it and I don't remember what it was, but it had to do with it's no one's fault. Oh, the blame. Something about the blame. Uh when it all comes down, when all push comes to shove, the blame will be on you, Sagittarius. And you are in control of the narrative. So there's no excuses. Okay? No one is holding you hostage. This is what your soul wanted you to know. You had joy, impeccable. Goodness, I got oil everywhere. Oh, goodness gracious. This is crazy. Purification, playfulness. I feel like we're missing one. Are we missing one? No, we're not. All right. This joy is being unbound and having a good time. But just knowing that this good time and being attractive this way with no restraints, you will attract, people who prey on the innocent. Okay. And I'm not saying you're innocent. I'm saying this joy in energy is. I want to come in. I want some of that joy. Okay. So you are going to attract some takers. And I don't say I didn't tell you. Okay. And some of these takers are people who will trauma bond with you because we have family issues coming in your love oracles and things like that. So you want to keep your family affairs to yourself and don't trauma bond with anyone that's outside of your family. Okay. Now, if it's someone that you know you can confide in, I'm not talking to you. Anywho, you have this impeccable. This is where that narrative comes in. But and then it goes into this purification where it's like eat good, declutter, get rid of the old, out with the old, in with the new. And then this playfulness, doing what you want to do, whether that's revisiting things you like to do as a child or doing things that you didn't get to do as a child, but it's not stuck in your inner child energy. It's just you're free. So at the end of it all, when all comes down, when all push to shove, the blame will be on you if you're not happy. If you choose not to be happy, if you choose to feel like woe is me, no, you are in control of this narrative. Anywho, shedding light on your release on your spread, it says release soul patterns. So change how you go about things. However you were taught, it's time to it's not working. Okay? Just because your mama did it and they mama did it, or your daddy did it and they did it, it's not working. So this is changing the pattern. All right. When it comes to contracts, respect is where respect is due. But unfortunately, what was the channel message, Sagittarius? Everyone is living their life. How come you're not? How come you're not living your life, Sagittarius? Everyone else is. That's what's going to help you unbound yourself. You're right, SGL. Everyone else is living their life. Now I need to too. All right. Any words of advice for Sagittarius? And living your life the way you want to is the way you want to. Don't allow anyone to pull the rug up under you and make you feel less than. And that was something that I heard from this person is a actor, a musician, activist, entrepreneur. They are aspects of a lot of things. And this person is just not ready for marriage. And I really enjoyed their testimony. And they said, it really hurts inside when people pull the rug under me and they ask me why I'm not married, as if something's wrong with me, or why I don't have children. Like, as if I'm not worth. And it's just this, and the person was saying that no, I enjoy me and I'm not enjoying me, and I enjoy me. I don't want to have the responsibility of a child. I don't want to have a responsibility of a marriage because that's not what I'm seeking. And I know what I want. And then the person broke down and said, I had to learn that chemistry is not love, and love does not mean that you're compatible. And so I wanted to share with you, Sagittarius, is don't allow anyone to pull the rug out from under you because of how you feel living your life is the way you want to. Own it, Sagittarius. I don't care if you're a person that just likes to walk down the street and pick up cans and that's the life you want to live. You're happy, right? That's all that matters. If you're a person that just you like to dominate the corporate world and that's your life and you love it, own it. If you like to help people, don't feel bad for helping people. Own it. All I'm saying is there's going to be naysayers, but don't allow them to control your narrative. Okay? All right. Words of advice for my Sagittarius are having a just one moment. Are we back on? Hopefully we are back. Are we back on? Okay. Let me kind of speed it up just a little bit so that we don't have any more interruptions. All right. Sagittarius. Okay. Let's pull your I am message. And while I pull your I am message, go ahead and get your questions ready. And we will pull 3 spreads out of this deck. Okay. That you're setting your intentions is for this deck. Okay. All right. I am message for Sagittarius, please. I am message for my Sagittarius. Thank you. I am message for Sagittarius. Thank you. All right, Sagittarius, your I am message is positive action. So this is confirmation that you are going to own it and control your narrative. Congratulations. Okay. It says, I focus on the beauty in me and find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I can't change, I let go and entrust to God. This is beautiful, positive action. Okay. By any means, you are taking action, positive action. Well, that's good. All right. Set your intentions. I will be pulling three answers. All right. Let's go ahead. First, and this came out. Who else did this come out for? Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so loud. I turned my face into the mic. Perfect timing. All right. Whatever your intention or question was, it's the perfect time. Okay. And you don't have to rush, but it's the perfect time. Okay. Second one, something you don't see. Big happy changes. Why does it feel like it's unfolding? The narrative is unfolding. Nice. And last but not least, something pulled over. Get more information. Okay. Side note, get more information. Stand in your truth when it comes to reconsider and recover. Whatever this says, you standing in your truth is going to ground you to be able to recover. Now, if you had a question, you have the truth. Now you have to recover from it. I love you. And for those of you who are, investigators, and I don't mean investigator literally, but if you are, hi, listen, you looking for the information, you find the truth, but can you handle the truth? Because I don't know if this recovery is going to be a challenge for you. Okay. I love you. Let's move forward. Oh, okay. Outcome message. I feel like are we missing something? I shed light. Okay, I did that. Oh, that's what I was like. Something is different. Why does it feel different? All right, let's see what other messages come out for you, Sagittarius. I was like, we're missing some color. All right. What are the messages you have for Sagittarius, please? And it looked like detective was trying to come out. So whatever information you look for, it doesn't feel like it's the truth. Whatever it is, you're going to have to recover from it. 2 weeks is showing up. Who is this? The world. All right. There's a completion. So it's going to take 2 weeks for you to recover. All right. March is in reverse. All right. You tried in March, but it didn't happen. It didn't work out. If this has to do with leaving someone, you couldn't do it. You couldn't stomach it because the passion and the connection. Okay. Moving forward, what you were supposed to do in March, there's going to be a pathway open for you, and it's only going to take you 2 weeks. Are you getting a certificate or something? Give me one more for Sagittarius. 2 weeks. What normally takes 2 weeks? Let me see. I haven't binged anything in a normally takes 2 weeks. What normally takes 2 weeks? What normally takes 2 weeks in life? Let me see. All right. It says sometimes life seems really short and other times it seems impossibly long, but this, yeah. Whatever. Something takes 2 weeks. What is it that takes 2 weeks? I want to know. September. There you are. No, you're December. September is Virgo and Libra. Who is this? This is the hangman having to make a decision. Daily life. Oh, to recover. It's going to take 2 weeks to recover. And this daily life, and that's coming in reverse, this I serve, this is you're no longer bound to people, places, or things. Even yourself, no longer restricting yourself, Sagittarius. Congratulations. All right. I need you to give yourself a big hug. You know how we do that. You put that X in the middle of your chest and you pull in. It feels good, doesn't it? Try it. All right. What other messages you have for Sagittarius, please? All right. Come on. Let me do it one more time. For some reason, it was struggling. And do it to the side. See how that goes. All right. Okay. What are the messages you have for Sagittarius? All right, Sag. One's coming out missing. No longer feeling the same way. You are in control, all right, of your water energy, Sagittarius. It says you look up to this person. So there's when it comes to that completion, a connection has ended or is getting ready to end, and you will no longer be affected by whoever this is. A thug is in reverse. So this is telling me that a thug is no longer a thug, meaning they've turned their lives around. I don't know if you're the thug. I don't know. But I don't want anyone to misconstrue. A thug is not a gangster. So I want you guys to understand. Let me tell you what a thug is. Okay. A thug is not a rebel. A thug is the hard knock life. Thug meaning. Because I don't want you guys to be like, oh, SGL is talking about thugs. You need to know what a thug is, my love. A thug is a violent, aggressive person, especially one who is a criminal, a menace to a society is what a thug is. Now, let me tell you what a gangster is so you can know the difference, and then we'll tell you what a rebel is. Gangster. So someone is no longer a thug, changing their lives around. I don't know if this is you, but it feels like this is a person that you cut off and now they're ready to change their life around. A gangster is a member of a gang of violent criminals. Okay. And a rebel is A rebel is a person who rises in opposition or armed resistance against any establishment, government, or ruler. They don't follow the rules. Okay. Okay. That's that. You want a personal, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com and we'll go from there. Okay, this is a general message, so don't take it personal. I don't want anyone to feel offensive. SGL's talking about thugs and gangsters. Listen, I was not. The card came out. Did you not see that? And it was in reverse. So whoever was a thug, I'm happy that you around. Congratulations. To do that is a hard thing to do, because when you swear in as a thug, a lot of people don't make it out. But anywho, none of my business. Yeah, thugs live by the sword and die by the sword. That's the rules of the game. Anywho, what's going on behind the scenes? Changing message. These are a lot of cards, Sagittarius. You owe me. I'm playing, Sagittarius. You have a fair. Let me turn this so that you can see. Hold on. Let me change my screen. And let me my stuff. I don't like stuff lingering when I'm live. All right. So, Sagittarius, you have a fair. Don't settle. Actually, it's supposed to be up here. Don't settle. Okay. Can you see that, Sagittarius? All right. Oh, all right. Don't settle. Sold their soul. Green-eyed. Detached. Jealous friend. Pay attention. Glad in reverse. Jealous family member in reverse. Cliche in reverse. Was this in reverse? Oh, we'll just say this is up in the air because this is my bad. This is my bad. I wasn't looking, and I'm pretty sure that it was in reverse, but I'll just turn it to the side. This says confident, I trust you. Okay. And I'm sure that that came in reverse because I turned it. Anywho, you have U-Haul. No, I believe it's upright. You have U-Haul. You have confidant in reverse. You have episodes in public. Whoever this is disrespectful. Okay. Oh, Lord Jesus. You know what I see? I see those people at Disney World, and the adults are this man is just hitting this woman in public with the kids. Whoever this is disrespectful, deranged. And yeah, remember Thug came out in reverse, violent. Anywho, moving forward. Okay, let's go ahead and read this spread. So you have affair, don't settle. That's a very direct message, Sagittarius. All right. This is behind the scenes. Okay. Um, I'm being guided to place a scenario in regards to your person. Okay. Your person had an affair. Now, if this is you, Sagittarius, it's your business. Okay. I'm not trying to expose you at all. So I'll just say this because I feel like some of you Sagittarius is saying, SGL, why is you telling my business? No, I'm not telling your business. Any Sagittarius, somebody here had an affair and now they don't want to settle. But they don't want to settle, but they're willing to sell themselves short to continue this affair. All right. And the reason why they want to continue to this affair is because it's about what they can get out of the situation. So far, this affair is in the love bombing, where you get gifts and treats and things like that. But it's not going to last that long. Once the person that is having the affair with the other party, once they get you where they have you, they are no longer going to love bomb. All right. There is a jealous family member that is aware of this affair, and they are jealous. This is why your person, whoever this is no longer love bombing you, is because now they're entertaining the family member. The family member is now getting love bombed. Okay. Pay attention. You already know. Okay. So for some of you, your person is dealing with your family member. Okay. And the reason why your family member is now connected with the person who they had an affair with, which is your person, is because they got tired of you being spoiled and they felt you were throwing it in their face. Okay, you're not a happy camper about this. Jealous family member in reverse, you cut them off or will be cutting them off. It's kind of cliche because this jealous family member has receipts on you of you having an affair. All right. Confidant, I trust you. Whoever wants to make amends, your person wants to make amends with you. But truth to be told, it feels like you're getting ready to have a new relationship, and it's you guys are going to you're going to hit it off really, really good and move in together. Once you move in together, it's the dynamic is going to change. Not now you don't know who to trust. Now you're in a bond, okay? And when you're in a bond, sometimes people, Sagittarius, do things that they never thought that they would do because they're in a bond. Episodes in public. Okay, this is out. It's no secret. So it's no longer behind the scenes, deranged. So you are in a position where it may look like you're the crazy one out of all of this hot mess. No one's focused on the affair with your family member. The focus is on you. And your overall channel message, Sagittarius, is that you control the narrative. It sucks. You get what I'm saying? Jumping out of one relationship into another one, and you trust this person, and you find out that this person is not someone that you can trust. But it just feels like what's so cliche about this situation is that your family member betrayed you. That's what I don't like about the situation. I'm not saying that you are the one who had an affair, but it does show that in the past you have had an affair, and the only person that knew about the affair was your family member. And the reason why your family member had an affair with your person is because they were jealous because your person was spoiling you, or they're currently spoiling you. So if this has not taken place, watch out for your family member because they are after your person. Okay, so you can control the narrative here. Whatever. And don't be so quick to move in with people. Okay, Sagittarius. All right, overall direction, outcome message for Sagittarius, please. And Sagittarius, it's not about you knowing too much. It's because you're gifted. Don't let nobody take that away from you. All right. Outcome, direct message for Sagittarius. Thank you. You have justice. It says your decisions, Sagittarius, will have lasting effects. If you've experienced wrongdoing, this card means that relief is incoming. However, if you caused others pain, take this as a sign of a warning. And upright justice may also mean that you need to learn the truth about yourself and others, or perhaps some attention is needed for an important decision. All right, we are back live, Sagittarius. All right. Angel guide message for Sagittarius, please. Angel guide message for my Sagittarius. I need to make sure I put what I was saying, Sagittarius, was the SGL Tarot Podcast has individual and YouTube, it's kind of like it's all over the end of it all the message is delivered. But the SGL Tarot Podcast is straight to the point. So you may like it over there. All right. Manifestation. You are in control of the narrative. Let's see what your angel guide message entails, Sagittarius. You have manifestation here. All right. It says you are, before I start, Sagittarius, if the connection freezes, just know I will reset it and I will read the message again. So just bear with me. Okay, on my end. It says, you are one with the universe at this time and have the ability to manifest incredible experiences and opportunities. You are being encouraged to understand that any new opportunities arising will allow you to step up and move forward in life. Your energy is aligned with pure potential, and it's important to know that everything you focus on now is going to grow, adapt, and expand in line with your energy field. Your angels are encouraging you to be open and receptive as the universe is offering you the guidance, abundance, support, and healing you require. Based on your current situation, Sagittarius, recognize the incredible gifts and support that are available to you now. The power of the universe is within you. All right, my Sagittarius, I love this. And I hope you enjoyed your session. Hopefully, I did a good job because I enjoy serving you, my Sagittarius. Don't forget, love is kind. Don't forget, love is gentle. Sagittarius, you are in control of the narrative. But for the most part, till we meet again.